start with questions for Mello. Go ahead, Ty.
What are some of your big takeaways so far from this Oregon offensive line?
Like, I don't really have no takeaways from their good offensive line, and they play great ball over there, good sound football. So I don't really want to speak on the takeaways.
If there's any Big 12 tackles that you could compare them to, or anything that you've seen on your own tape that you want to replicate in this game, what would you resonate with?
Yes, so I feel like they're a lot similar to BYU offensive line. Want you to slip out of your gap. They super technical and play, like I said, play good sound football. So it's going to be the little things that's going to be critical when going up against an offensive line like that, because they super similar to BYU, smart, and like I said, want you to get out of your gap.
Jared.
How would you how would you kind of assess their two tackles? I think those are the two guys that get talked about the most, World and Harkey, I guess. What do you think of those guys?
Like I said, I feel like they're very good football players. Super athletic, got size, can play ball, can move. Both of them is 45 setters, I would say, and that's very similar to what I've been going against like all season, 45 setters. So both of them play good ball, and both of them super physical and super violent when playing ball. So it's gonna be a challenge.
When you say 45 setters, is that kind of like how they
How they
set?
jump out
Yeah.
or go vertical, but they 45, so they try to get hands on you quick. So
Curious what it was like to win a Big 12 championship, and if you'd won a championship in your career before.
yes, sir. I won a state championship with my senior year in high school, but it was nothing like winning the Big 12 championship. You know, it's big at the next level, and it's hard to do that. So it was super amazing, and I'm super blessed to be able to have that under my belt.
Apologize for that.
You okay?
I remember talking to you at Big 12 Media Day, and we were just talking about how the team was going to come together and everything, and now being in the playoffs,
Oh, yeah, I remember.
having
Yeah.
won the Big 12 championship. What has that journey been like since you got to Tech in the spring and then to here where you're at?
Man, honestly, it's been everything we talked about and what it was going to come down to. Us just playing together, coming together, bonding. You know, they brought a lot of guys in, so the key was going to be for us to bond and build a chemistry. So, and that's what we did from day one, and, man, that really led us there.
How did you do that?
By playing together and playing as a team and playing as one.
I think Indiana had 6 sacks on these guys when they played. Do you kind of view that as a challenge, or do you even think about that at all?
No, I don't think about that. All we could do is just, go out and play good football and play good ball, and maybe we could, end up getting 6 sacks, 10 sacks. Who knows? Like, as long as we play good ball, then it can go either way. So.
Along the lines of, you guys have talked about being in this position all year, but now you're finally here. How hard is it to actually achieve that when you have all these kind of moving pieces to put this big goal in front of you and to reach that level?
Can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, just how hard is it to achieve what you guys set out to do? Like, you talk about like the culture, 11 playing together.
Honestly, I feel like it's tough, cause man, it's not easy getting to the CFP playoffs. It's not easy at all, and like I said, the key was us just building a relationship, like whether it was with the staff, the players, and that's where it started at, like us building our bond, and then everything carried over after that, So, man, that led over to us, playing together when it came to the defense, the offense, anything. Like, all that started with us building our bond and our chemistry. So, man, like I said, I feel like that's what took us so far, is us building it's the chemistry in that locker room, the chemistry with the staff and the players is different, like from any other program I've been around. So, yeah, that played a huge part.
And then a lot of the conversation around college football is you have Big 10 SEC and the Big 12 ACC. Do you guys see this as you're kind of holding the flag for the Big 12, and you can kind of go into this one saying, hey, we got a pretty good conference here too?
Yes, sir, definitely. The Big 12, I've been seeing a lot of that. The Big 12 is good football. I played in the ACC, the SEC, the Pac-12, man, somewhere everywhere. So, man, I done been in it all, and, man, this is good football. Like, football is football. everywhere. Like people try to knock the Canadian League and then the XFL, but ball is ball, like, you know. So I just feel like football is football. Any conference, like, ball is ball, like, and the Big 12 play good football.
Go ahead, Jared. Then we'll go Don.
Romello, you just mentioned you bounced around. You've gone through this process a couple of times. Was there anything that McGuire or this program did that's different or not?
Yes, keeping us together, and by that, having us do like team events every other week in the summer. Like, it was every other week in the summer where we did a team event, and man, like I never like been a part of so many team events like at any other school, honestly. Like, and that was just different for me. Like, seeing how close he wanted us to be. And that was one of the things that I could point out, like, that was different from the other schools.
Did you have a favorite event? Team event?
I would probably say main event, going bowling with the guys. That's probably the favorite one right there.
Go ahead, Don.
Romello, when you watch Dante Moore, Oregon quarterback, on videotape, what kind of jumps out to you about him in terms of?
He has good pocket presence. He got a good feel for when he feel pressure, and he know how to move. He can throw the ball well, can move in the pocket great, and it's going to be critical to collapse the pocket because he can easily slip through a gap, and we got to collapse the pocket because he can move around and, you know, stretch out a play to 6 to 8 seconds easily.
Last time I looked, you got Texas Tech is actually a slight underdog in this game, which is unusual for y'all. How do y'all view that, being an underdog?
Honestly, I feel like we can't really get into that. It's gonna be the moments where you're the underdog, and all you can do is, you know, just keep your head down and just work towards what you've been wanting to get towards.
And coming from Georgia in the Southeast, and you just talked about all the different conferences you played in. I was trying to remember. Did you ever play against Miami at the Orange Bowl, or you been to Miami before?
I played against Miami versus Georgia Tech last year when they was undefeated. And,
in Atlanta.
sir?
Down in Miami.
It was down in Atlanta at Georgia Tech.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you haven't been to the Orange Bowl then before?
No, sir.
A while back, Joey mentioned with the guys brought in from the portal that they're having career years this year. They're playing their absolute best, you included. What does that say to you about how special this group has been now that you guys are here in the playoffs?
Man, it honestly ain't really clicked yet, but man, like a lot of these guys that they brought in, including me, including the guys that was here before, man, they've been playing some great football. Like, I feel like everyone has been playing their best football. If you go back and look at the old tapes of all of us, David, me, man, we playing our best ball right now. And, you know, honestly, I could say hard work pays off because, man, I watched those guys work their tails off all summer, in the spring, including me. Like, we work hard for this, and, man, it's all paying off. So it's a great feeling to see all of it paying off for them guys, including me.
Go Nathan and Ty to finish.
I know Shields got kind of a different personality with you guys than he does for us here, but do you guys ever have competitions on who can get him to crack the most? Just to crack up, just like
who can
loosen
get
up a little
shielded?
bit.
Honestly, it would probably be Lee Hunter to get him to laugh a lot. Lee will go out to practice and he'll pick Coach Wood hat to the side, and Coach Wood will be like, all right, let's roll, guys, and keep his hat to the side of our practice. So, man, it be things like that, you know, that we really try to get Coach Wood going. But sometimes he bring his own energy. Yeah, a lot of people might not see it, but, man, Coach Wood got some energy, and he got a little juice to him. So, yeah.
You and David have mentioned how valuable Coach Ayu has been to your development, but what has your relationship been like over this time? How has it evolved? Where do you see it from when it started to where it is now?
Man, from where it started, everything was serious. We didn't crack a joke. It wasn't too many times where Coach Ayu was laughing with us, and we would make jokes, and he would always be serious. Until probably like summertime, that's when the jokes came apart. But still, he didn't joke too much. And the relationship, I would say now, to from where it started is here. Like, we super tight. that's like, I look at him like, man, I can't explain it because, man, he taught me so much since I've been here, and I appreciate him so much. It's like, man, I can never forget the things that he, like, you know, done for me ever in life, and he's my guy forever. So that's how I look at it.
All right, thanks, Mel. Well,
Appreciate y'all.
Bryce Polak.